It's a very unfair revolution, and there are going to be massive winners, and making sure the winners are the good people and the losers aren't.
The one thing you would watch out for or be concerned about as we dive into the AI future is what, Alex?
It's very dangerous, and if the dangerous bad people get the upper hand, which is possible because a lot of it all looks the same, and some of it's a joke, and some of it's not, and some of it's deadly, we will have a world that is not the one we want, and it's not inherently good. That's why I basically disagree with most people, even on the panel. It is good in the hands of good people. It's not inherently good. It's a dangerous weapon.
Is it in the hands of good people?
Well, it will be.
Oh, you gotta love Palantir, Peter Thiel, and Alex Karp trying to tell us that AI is in the hands of the good people. Hey, y'all, Gravity, any day above ground will live it. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Monday. And it's a brand new week. Y'all have heard me on this platform say AI is dangerous because it's basically computer manipulation. Now, it's not to say that the government didn't have computer manipulation for decades before AI came around, but this is going to take it to the next stratosphere. They're doing songs with AI that actually sounds like these people. Pretty soon they'll be able to clone your voice. They will know your habits faster than they could ever investigate. They'll be able to go on their cell phones and just pull up your whole life in an instant. It's going to be the Minority Report. And the funny thing is they voted for this. So today we're going to talk about in Talkz. We're going to talk about Palantir, the Israeli company with ties to Mossad, who's been on, if you were in the know, been on the radar since 2018. But again, a lot of people were late to the party, which is fine. I mean, better you find out about it later so you can't do anything about it, according to them, than you trying to do something about it now, back then. So, as I said, Palantir is based out there in Israel. And that shouldn't shock you, because for you to operate on this here website and you want one of these here blue checks, you have to give up your ID. So they were already putting out and creating the database. So we're going to begin. I will answer your question, Cats. Israel did create Pegasus. Yes, they did. But we shall start here, because Palantir, they don't like Europe too tough. So this website here, /dot, it's a forum. So it says, Palantir CEO Alex Karp criticized Europe's AI adoption while praising Saudi Arabia's engineering talent at Tuesday's Saudi-U.S. investment forum in Riyadh. Quote, it's like people have given up, Karp said of Europe, while commending Saudi engineers for their, quote, meritocracy and patriotism, a deep tradition in engineering excellence. Okay. So this happened when Trump and them went over there. And I kept telling y'all, he sold our data to the Middle East. The devil was in the details. All they saw was money being sent from our coffers over to them. And they justified it because they said they're sending money back over here that you won't even see. You won't even see the infrastructure unless you work in tech, which is going to help you, family, because you're going to get a crime bill out of it. You're going to get all the agencies. Remember, these were the same agencies that bum Vivek said that he need to go shut down. Is the IRS being shut down? Nope. How about Social Security? Nope. What about the FBI? Hell no. Palantir is... Okay, we're going to hit you with the first bomb. Who's ready? Palantir is funded by the CIA. Oh, yes, the CIA gave him seed money through one of their programs. That's how they got started. After both of them, Peter Thiel and Alex Karp, left PayPal. Oh, yes. You gotta love it. When we talk about how the government be screwing us. Remember yesterday, that fool said, how does the government screw us? There you go. The government will be in your bedroom and they'll be able to see how you can't stroke in the bed. And they will laugh at you. But here's the problem with it, family. The Patriot Act, you didn't get to vote for that. Right? You voted for, I guess they'll call it the Palantir Act, the crime bill. You voted for that. Yes, you did. If Trump was on your ballot and you clicked it, or you took your pencil and you bubbled it, this is your fault. When you have Saudi intelligence on your street corners looking at you, this is your fault. Don't be sitting up there bitching about it now. Don't be bitching about it then. Because I don't want to hear it. Because people told you way back in 2022, do not vote for that man. I, along with Beatzilla PDX, shout out to that brother. We sat there doing a collaborative stream, and I was the first one that said there's going to be a new crime bill coming. Crime Bill 2.0. And people said I was crazy. Okay. A lot of people ignored it. Here we are. We're about a year away from this. I told y'all, you saw the thumbnail. Trump loves what the UK does outside of the social media. They are one of the most surveilled places on the planet. They'll be able to follow you on CCTV now because you gave these fools access. We told y'all, Trump was pissed off that he couldn't be around them big people. New Yorkers been telling you this. We've seen Trump since the 80s. He always was trying to hobnob with Wall Street. He was always trying to hobnob with the movers and shakers in the city. He had to become a billionaire to even get in the door. And they still laugh at his money. But y'all didn't want to listen. We have TDS. That's what they tell us. We have TDS. I think we're validated. Because even though we don't like that man, And even though you guys come off as a-holes, we still said, listen, y'all dangerous, but we don't want the government to know how dangerous you are. You should be able to be dangerous until it becomes to a point where law enforcement got to intervene. Now they got a profile on you. All you idiot right-wingers, the government finna turn on you. And Trump gonna sell y'all out. That man got a whole database. And I bet you the first word they're going to tag is MAGA. They're gonna have profiles on every single one of you. And if that damn AI figure you to be a problem, the Fibby coming to see you. And you can't say nothing because they gonna have the data on you. Oh, William, I already know that. Why do you think I'm so strategic on what I post online? I don't put no personal details of myself and what goes on in my life online. They ain't building no file on me. They gonna see me, they be like, yeah, pull up that quick grab one time. That motherfucker stay talking about the politics. All right, that's it. What about his personal life? Ain't much. They ain't gonna get no line on me. Oops. This is what they, remember, family, about 2 weeks ago, this was what they were touting. They said this was great. I got told I was a fool for saying that this was a bad idea. I guess I should tell them about how Palantir and Mossad been linked up with Instagram since 2018, right? I shouldn't tell them that, right? Because they're going to tell me they ain't on Instagram. They ain't on Facebook. Because apparently they can't go back and pull up your old files. All right. Hey, you right-wingers that grifted over. You red Democrats, you. Allegedly. They can expose y'all anytime they want. Oh, you don't believe me? I figured you didn't. Do you realize now, remember last week when we did that live about Byron Donalds? Now all of a sudden everybody attacking Byron Donalds? They finna pull up all his old stuff from Facebook. When he was being a raging lefty. You watch what I tell you. And it's gonna conspicuously come out when that Florida race really kick off. Remember how they used to joke at the DNC, sponsored by Pfizer? Now, when they do their RNC or their midterm stuff, you know, the debates and all that, it should say sponsored by Palantir. And it's going to be beautiful. Because y'all don't listen. Look at this. Now, this was 2 years ago. Aramco, one of the largest companies in the world, and back then the most profitable company on earth, is using Palantir Foundry. Now, Foundry is the commercial sector. No, wait. I think that's the commercial sector of their company. They have two. One's business and one is for the consumer. I think they might be using the consumer version. Now, look here. So they've already been on this. They were some of these Redditors were even in on it 2 years ago. Shout out to them. They may be getting a security guarantee from the U.S. Now Trump go over there and signed a deal saying, listen, you can have Saudi intelligence over here. Remember how we were bitching about the Chinese having that secret precinct all over the country, especially one in New York, yeah, now you're going to have the Saudis there. This is what they want. This is what they said. This is what they voted for. There you go. The Middle East and the U.S. are leading in AI adoption. February 23rd of last year, I'm sorry. Uh-huh. They telling you we creating Skynet. MAGA, this is what y'all voted for. Yes, oh yes. Come on, MAGA, come on in here. YouTube, I said the magic word. Come on in here and tell me how this is a good thing. Go ahead. You want to be the UK. You want to be like this. You want your government to be given a private company that's publicly traded monies like this to implement an AI software all over the government. Saudi Arabia got our data, the UAE got our data, Qatar got our data, which probably means Syria got our data because Saudi Arabia and the UAE and Qatar, they keep close tabs on them and they put them in the forward bricks. And conspicuously, Trump lifts the sanctions. Because y'all don't listen. Y'all wanted to own the lib so much, you are about to have robots in front of your house. I hope it was worth it. You dumbasses took your eyes off the ball with this because I know what y'all were really thinking. I said this yesterday. Y'all think that this here, I know this is the UK, you know what I mean? Y'all thought this here was to get the illegals out. That's what they probably sold to y'all. We're going to have a database where all the illegals are. We're going to get the profiles on. They can't hide no more. And we're going to get them all thrown out. Okay, that's great. Now, you made the AI stronger by trying to kick out the illegals. Now, guess what? It got the power now. You can't stop it. It comes after you next. They already have AI set up to do diagnoses at hospitals. But that's all right. That's what y'all wanted. Great, you're going to be rich from it. Hey, Lil Dottie, you just made yourself a profile. They finna take all that away from you. Come on, MAGA, this ain't what you wanted. I know it. Come on, come tell us the truth. You didn't want this. You didn't vote for this. Come on, tell us the truth. You didn't vote for this. How is this making America great again? Who's ready for that terrorist attack next month? Who's ready for it? And y'all heard me for months say this. Who's ready for it? You're gonna get it's gonna happen, and then all of a sudden you're gonna hit Congress because the next thing MAGA's been doing is knocking how many days that Congress ain't been working. Now Congress gonna furiously put together the crime bill, and y'all gonna fall for it. Oh man. Well, Lil Donnie, unfortunately, MAGA voted for this. Y'all should have known. I love the fact that I'm not saying I don't know who you voted for, but I like saying how these MAGA Republicans and the MAGA Democrats and MAGA Independents. I love how they said that, oh, Kamala Harris didn't get primaried. She should have been primaried. Your man literally never did a debate. I'm just saying. He never did a debate. Correct, Lil Donnie. And the Patriot Act, you didn't vote for it. That was literally given the green light after a terrorist attack. You didn't vote for that. I know the government had it. They needed a reason, but Bush didn't run on that. Trump literally was talking about AI during the election cycle. And y'all didn't think that was dangerous because it was easy just to think about memes. Yes, we know it's a one-party system, but when we say we dumb and we must be Democrats and liberals, because it can't be that both sides are the same. It can't be. But then they the same ones talking about, oh, you got all these Democrats and Republicans taking money from Israel. Jesus Christ. And dual citizenship in Israel. But they can't be. Oh my God. Oh, you just gotta love it when MAGA trip themselves up. Let me look. Hey MAGA, what y'all saying about Palantir one time? Let me look. I gotta laugh today. Come on, show me something. Here you go. So the Palantir thing is the red line for hardcore MAGAs who are pro-America, not pro-Trump. They are awake. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Now y'all figured it out. Folk told you this at minimum a year ago. Don't do this. There's no point in bringing that man back. Fam, it's gotten so bad. Fam, y'all don't understand. And this is why y'all come here for the politics and you don't go to nobody else like this. They're literally saying they should have had DeSantis. You literally got Republicans right now saying we should have had DeSantis. Oh my God, this is funny. Oh man, I am crying. Remember, these were the same fools that said we should have a Trump DeSantis ticket. I'm like, first off, both of them men would never coexist. They be taking shots at each other all day. That's what y'all want. Now here we are 9 months later. They talking about DeSantis should have been our nominee. Well, why didn't y'all fight? Here we go. So all of the big MAGA accounts are cool with Palantir. Not seeing any pushback at all. Crazy times. Now, to be fair, that was on Saturday. It kind of changed. MAGA is freaking the F out about Palantir, as they should. But guys, Thiel was a major 2016 Trump donor and paid for Vance's existence in politics. This is always what the Doge program you celebrated was about. We told you. Now, this account right here, this scumbag, he was over there on his knees for Trump. Now he want to change his tune. It's hilarious. Essie, you better care. They putting cases on all of us. You better care. Every congressman and senator is finna get paid off of this. You better care. Because I guarantee you, when that Palantir crime bill come through, ain't gonna be that much opposition on it. I promise you that. It's gonna be a landslide. SE, no, the data, no. You don't get it. We're not talking about the NSA database. We talking about a real database that's gonna have your whole life. That's not what we talking about. This is going further. I don't think you understand. They're going into all your records, your health records, your SSA records, your IRS records. You better stop. We understand there's a system already in place. This is going to be 100 times worse because that system, there ain't no crime bill attached to it. This one's going to have a crime bill attached to it. That's why it's going to make it worse. You're going to have AI determine if you a threat or not. Your orange god is working with Palantir to collect your data and send it overseas. But again, I guarantee you, none of them MAGA influencer accounts gonna say something about this. Not a one. That's why I laughed. Remember, family, who was here? Every time I laughed when Vivek said, we gonna get rid of 3 or 4 letter organizations. Essie, we're not talking about predictive policing. There ain't gonna be no predictions after this. Everybody in this country for to be guilty when that crime bill come online. Everybody. He want everybody that ever said a bad word against him, he want him out of the country. Or in some way caught up with law enforcement. You even got Nick Fuentes coming outside. There you go. MAGA, when Palantir comes for them, you're my greatest ally. Notice that a lot of big MAGA accounts have been real quiet about the Palantir news because they can't explain it. It's easy when your influencer farm agency sends you out a tweet saying, put this up twice a day, 8-hour span, you get paid $200 some that day. That's easy. When you have to do a thought in your head that is original and actually has some research behind it, and knowing that if you put that out there, you're going to get a lot of pushback and you still push through, that's when integrity shows up, and they are devoid of that. And they've been telling y'all that. Ever since 2016, they have no scruples. It's just an easy way to make money off Trump's name and to enrich their lifestyle. There's going to be a whole lot of foreclosures within the next 3 years. People finna lose their livelihoods. And I'm here for it. The revolution won't be televised? You sure about that? Well, they'll do their damnedest to try to make sure it don't go over social media. Guess what? Israel tried that. When they used to have when they have protests every weekend in Tel Aviv at night and Jerusalem, they tried to hide it and eventually got out. So it will be televised. At Gamers Day, you should already had a VPN. They got deals out there. Go get it. You got PIA, ExpressVPN, I think, is they got too much Israel money behind them, so don't get that one. I got PIA. It's actually quite nice. There's Nord, but I think they take Israel money too, because I see all these YouTubers promoting the shit. That and Surfshark. I don't trust them. Leave me alone with this goddamn bill. MAGA cheering their own demise. In 2018, Trump signed a 7-year, $98 million deal. He getting them goddamn NBA contract numbers. They're shoving even more Palantir AI in there now under the guise of an audit. They are not getting rid of IRS. It's just AI now. Yeah, a computer will be doing your audit. Must be high. Must be high and nice. MAGA, we want the deep state exposed and removed. Trump gives Palantir an extra $1 billion to expand domestic surveillance and give Saudis some of a little bit of kickback. Y'all efforts just don't get. Again, MAGA, I have to ask, why were y'all so hell-bent on making sure that Kamala Harris knew that she got her nomination based on what y'all call a popularity contest and her raising $1 billion? But y'all didn't say a word. Larry Elder. Why did y'all say a word when Trump didn't debate one time? Y'all basically gave Kamala Harris the excuse. But you didn't like the fact that she used the excuse. But okay. Okay, Essie, I'm not saying Kamala's for the people. We don't like her over here. I'm just trying to understand something. I'm trying for them to maybe on a Monday, starting in the month of June, we almost at summertime, maybe they'll pick up their own hypocrisy. We know Kamala ain't for us. I was sitting on this platform. The people over here, they'll put ones in the chat for me telling the truth, and two if I'm lying. I literally sat up there and shitted on our whole platform, saying there's no way you're going to pull this off, and you telling us about an opportunity economy. What the fuck does that mean? And if you're telling us tax breaks, we don't want to hear nothing about no tax breaks, because we don't control it. That's not cash. Y'all can change it when you're good and ready. And we also know how y'all love the tax breaks with the government. They can't even give us a child tax credit consistently. They're still arguing about that. But they want to talk about something. They want to help working Americans that are struggling. Because the extra $2,000 a month couldn't help people with kids, per kid. Couldn't help. That's too much. But giving the fucking Saudis $400 billion, yeah. That's priorities. And these fuckers that wear these hats, like the pancake critter, don't say shit about that. Now you got Howard Stern looking ass Laura Loomer. I seen one of her tweets. I think she wrote it last night talking about we about to get hit with a terrorist attack. Well, bitch, I wonder where we got that from. Oh, look, our good friends. Our good friends. Oh, it's always them. It's always them. A deviant philosopher built Palantir, a CIA-funded data mining juggernaut. 2013. CIA gave them $2 million to start that. They worth $9 billion right now in 12 years. Shit. That's crazy. What MAGA thinks Palantir's database is for? Voter fraud? That's a state problem. But okay. By the way, Trump, now that you got the power, how come you haven't prosecuted anybody that y'all said took 2020 away from you? Huh. You know what? I'm asking the wrong. Why am I asking that question? He threw Sidney Powell under the bus. When she started getting called out, he should have stood with her. He didn't stand with her. Then they try to prosecute her. So did they try to prosecute her and sue her? What else? Public health. I told you. You cough wrong. That fucking AI gonna say you got the coffee venereal disease. They finna shut this whole country down. Again. Tax compliance. Okay. Hey, y'all better make sure y'all pay y'all property tax on time. No, don't even do that. Pay that shit 2 weeks ahead. Cause you know how I know what's gonna happen with this AI. All of a sudden, these systems gonna keep going down. National security. That's a lark. Okay. Immigration enforcement. Right. Interagency data sharing. Like they don't already do that. What it will actually be used for? Profiling. They do that already, but it's going to be a lot quicker. Stop and frisk with AI. Shit. Here we go. See, I told you. We got a troglodyte that showed up. It's conspiracy theories. I'm peddling conspiracy theories. Okay. Who want to educate the Mongoloid? Because now I'm doing conspiracy theories. It's literally in the news. But all right. Remember, Mongoloid Mike, that's when he went over to the UAE and Saudi Arabia, and that they were in tow with him. Maybe you forgot that. They were listed on the White House website. Since I'm pushing out conspiracy theories. Wait, fuck. What am I saying? He don't believe me. I figured. Oh, well, shit. This is on their website. Well, look at that. Well, shit. Why is a private company that does AI talking to the White House? Huh. Developing an AI action plan, but I'm peddling conspiracy theories. Huh. Let me guess. He's going to tell me I got that from the left, right? I don't even watch the news like that. And when I do bring up news, they'll tell you I go to Fox News first. Just so y'all can't accuse me of using just lefty media. Well, he made this. This is the New Republic. We made this up, right? This is a conspiracy theory too, right? Huh. Okay. Huh. Huh. Y'all tell me. Go get a Faraday cage. Let's look up Faraday cages so y'all can go have something to protect your shit for your homes. Let's go look it up. So they got it on Amazon. It's at low prices. There you go. Get all that. Put your phones up in there. Get the bags. Get all this. Wi-Fi cover. I'm finna get one of these right now. I'll probably wait till Friday. I'm gonna go find me a good one because I don't buy 4.1s. Fuck you. Here we go. 5-star? Okay, here we go. 65, and I get a 5 cent. I get a 5% coupon. Shit, I'm gonna save a whole $3. Woo! Let's get that. Cover your beds in Faraday sheets. Oh, here we found another idiot. How am I gonna steal off a website? You fool. That's a MAGA supporter, family. I'm going to steal something that I gotta buy online. Boy, y'all dumb. But that's all right. You know who you remind me of? He remind me of that dumbass. Whoever saw Rock, the movie with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. They were trying to tell the little Hispanic kid, don't go up there where his whole team was getting slaughtered. That stupid motherfucker went up there and started shooting. They got capped in the head. That's that motherfucker right there. He didn't want to get everybody killed. He fuck around, get away your position. Sir, maybe I don't want to buy it right now. See, that's the beauty of having money when you can use it or don't. I don't have to buy it right now. I could buy it as soon as I finish this, and it'll be beautiful. I might even, you know what? I might even do an unboxing. I might do that. Jesus Christ. What else? What else should? Hey, ladies, I would say y'all get one of them Faraday purses. Let me help y'all out. Let's go look up them Faraday purses. Y'all need that. Yeah, get one of these. See, there you go. That's a sexy one. I know it ain't no Birkin bag. I'm just saying. It's a 4.5. Go get that. This nigga said layaway. Do we still do layaway? We still do that? I didn't even know that. You know a lot about layaway. I guess that's what your old lady tell you every night. Lay away from me. Wow. Listen, we know you got a payment plan for your dildo. Pause. It's okay. I don't even know how you do a payment plan with a dildo. I don't even know how you do that. Boy, got a layaway plan for dildos and anal beads. I don't even want to be that motherfucker when you can't. I don't even want to be the repossessor when you can't own it. Jesus Christ. Look, now he's saying stupid words. Are you creating anime characters? It wasn't lame because it was actually quite funny, but that's all right. Oh, well, look here, D-Money. If I bought it right now, he trying to say I flex. If I don't buy it now, I'm poor. So he can't win. So it's okay. Ladies, what else? Y'all want this one? It's only 13. It's a 4.3 though. Y'all should tell y'all mans to buy this for you for reasons. I ain't say nothing about you buying. I said you have dildos and anal beads on layaway. You didn't buy it yet. You still got to make monthly payments. Jesus. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. It's a Monday. We got to start off the week right. Y'all can do whatever you want. Sir, I literally, you know what? Y'all do what y'all got to do. Because I just like MAGA, y'all don't listen. Post-war don't listen. Literally said ladies, and he worried about purses. This is one of them skirt niggas right here. Oh, so now you're gonna knock the LGBTQ. You look like you've been beaten up by a homo thug or two. It's okay, sir. Now you're projecting. That's not good. Oh boy. He said, I support your struggle. He said that hella loud too when he typed it. While this nigga's listening to Lil Nas X. But that's okay. What we gonna do for you? Cause it's Lil Nas X. I know the nigga get you hype outside. I know. Nigga out here trying to dress up like Beyonce on the Cowboy Carter tour. The nigga upset. We gonna help the nigga. Or the whitey. Whatever you want to call him. Oh, hey, you know what? I wonder if they got Faraday gun hold. There it is. Hey, now watch. They gonna take the live away because I'm looking up gun holsters. Watch. They gonna put Judge Dredd on the street, family. I'm kind of upset about that. Damn, $70, $80 for this? That's crazy. Who paying $53 for this? I just want to see if they had the lawgiver. I want to put that right on this bookshelf behind me. They ain't got it though. But there y'all go, fam. Y'all go get Faraday cages. Go get your shit. All right, what else can we show? Let's go back and laugh at MAGA some more. AI surveillance, financial tracking, predictive policing, social credit scores, social media monitoring, algorithmic discrimination. Watch. A lot of them, if this gets closer, they're going to start deleting their shit. I don't know if that's a collector's item. I ain't sure. That might just be like some regular toys. I'm all right. So Donald Trump gave Peter Thiel and Palantir a massive contract for mass surveillance for all of us with our data that Elon Musk stole with Doge. And all these big brother screeching MAGA folks are rolling over and taking it because they will like it. This is what they want. That's a crazy AI pick. MAGA, do you support Trump's decision to pay Palantir $1 billion to surveil you on behalf of the IRS? Shout out to Wayne Dupree. He's not as bad as I thought he'd be. MAGA defending Palantir is definitely a vibe. Okay, see? They don't like our culture, but they use it in terminology like that. That's crazy. Hey, MAGA, this Palantir database bullshit is literally all your fault. You did this, and now we all pay the price. This is why you don't give uneducated people power. But y'all wanted to do that because it's what it is. This is how you live life. Now, I wrote this. Can we change the MAGA hat to sponsored by Palantir? Here we go. While the MAGA freedom warriors sitting dead silent, still waiting for one of their favorite grifter heads to drop a decent excuse for Trump handing your digital soul to Palantir. You talk about Palestine. Okay, that's great. You effing MAGA dips is all pissed off when the government wants you to register your guns. Trump just tapped Thiel and Palantir to create a massive database of info on every American. Where'd all that effing don't tread on me energy go, you sycophantic S-birds? You ain't telling no lies. You ain't got no gun now, you better go get it. I saw his live this morning, a little bit of it. MAGA went dead silent on Trump signing the Palantir surveillance deal. All it took was Trump reposting 2 fraud memes to tranquilize the whole cult. No outrage, no questions, just digital drooling dopamine. Trump just signed off on Palantir building a master database of every American. Only shocking part that they're even pretending it didn't already exist. And you're still out here screaming 5D chess like it's 2018. The art of the deal, bury tyranny between memes and let the lemmings clap. MAGA proudly sponsored by Palantir. Y'all better be careful. They're going to call y'all woke. Well, it has become of MAGA and MAHA. Both of them are now ha. Hey, they can get off a good one every now and again. Uh-oh. There's a yellow truck outside. Maybe they come to get me. There's a young boy, too. He might be CIA. He probably went to see if I was home. I'm going to keep looking outside. If I see a black van, you know, I'm out. Many won't know this, but Palantir was actually founded by the CIA's venture capitalist front that goes by InQtel. I know a couple of other companies that currently exist that are actually arms of the CIA. The nature of a database on every American should be stopped, no quarter. Well, here you go. Use your Second Amendment. Are you ready to take up arms against the government? This is what the forefathers installed the Second Amendment for. Hey, Mag, I thought you were for smaller government and reduce federal outreach, promoting individual liberties and reducing regulation. That was a lie. That was an actual out lie. Now, Trump has engaged Palantir to collect all of your personal data, tax filings, bank accounts, Social Security, medical claims, student debt. And they're going to put it in legislation, and you can't fight it. They'll tell you, some of them will go on there and say, call up your congressman. They'll start putting out numbers, and not damn one of y'all going to call them. But I was told I was crazy when I said vote everybody out last November. Especially in the House. Vote everybody out. Let's start fresh. Nah. Got to keep my favorites in there. Okay. Well, there you go. Your favorites, when this bill comes up, I'm going to say again, is going to have maybe 7 people that oppose it. Maybe. And probably about 5 of them, they ain't going to vote. So you'll have 423 votes, yay, to 0 nays. Must be nice. And the Senate don't give a fuck. They'll just say 100-0. It'll go on Trump's desk, and then we're going to have a crime bill. So people will sue. Supreme Court will give it a stay for about a month, and then they'll reintroduce it real quick. They're like, nah, we don't see nothing wrong with it. Because they know they about to get paid. The local and state judges, they know they finna get paid. Every lawyer in the country wants this to go through because they're going to make money whether they're for it or against it. Let's see. You said, did you see the GDP projections for Q2? They're saying it's going to grow 2.8%. MAGA saying tariffs work now. Okay. Well, let's look that up. I haven't checked on the GDP in a while. Let's see. Let's put in Q2. Let's look. Latest estimate 4.6. Real GDP growth, seasonally adjusted annual rate in the second quarter is 4.6 on June 7th, up from 3.8. For the Census Bureau and the Institute for Supply Management, the nowcast for second quarter real personal consumption expenditures grow and real gross private domestic investment increase from 3.3% and negative 1.4% respectively to 4. Okay, so that makes sense because they're predicting the summer. They think people are going to travel. That can always change, by the way. These are all estimates. That can always change. Let me see what they did on Memorial Day. Because I noticed that they didn't really say anything about it being because they said this was one of the most traveled days of the year. I noticed they didn't say anything. Let me see how they did. How come they haven't said anything? It's expected to break records. Okay. So where's the news? Here we go. Okay, so it was busiest air travel day in Indiana history. Okay. That's just one place, though. Because you would have figured if it broke records, right? And it's supposedly the busiest travel day of the year, they would have touted it if they made record money. So I ain't sure. Maybe I'll give it another week. We'll circle back to that. Well, yes, there was no traffic, Cassie, because it's a Sunday. I didn't think there would be traffic. It was a nice day. People were probably at the beach. All right, where were we? Let's go back and laugh at MAGA some more. Trump's sympathy for Palantir is the biggest betrayal of MAGA. But, ooh, you know what we could do? This is what we could do. Let's see if anybody put any videos on this. Let's see. Damn. CNBC was on it 4 years ago. That's crazy. What do you do? Where's the thing? Oh, they put it all the way over here now. Let me look this week. That's mine. Okay. Leopards are feasting. Okay. Palantir soars on mega partnership. All right. He talking about the money. Palantir mega contracts to 1750 if you own more than $5,000 worth of Palantir stock. All right. Most people don't. Trader loses 90 million in unrealized Bitcoin profits. Well, glad for him. Nothing. Okay, that was this week. Let's check the today. Nothing. Where y'all at? Come on, MAGA. Where y'all at? Y'all didn't put out no videos yet. Come on. Oh, the day before Memorial Day. Oh, I thought you were talking about yesterday. I think they said because they got rid of all the legals, there's less cars on the road. Let's see. What else? Between the Palantir news and the newly appointed C vaccine, MAGA seems to be going a little bit more Looney Tunes than they already are. Seems like a few of them started to realize they were wrong about Trump and he lied to them. I still hate them and probably never forgive them. Don't have hate in your heart. Say dislike. You have a strong dislike. Ooh, what's this?
Donald Trump announces the External Revenue Service, and his goal is very simple. His goal is to abolish the Internal Revenue Service and let all the outsiders pay. I mean, this is someone who is focused on America.
He's focused on America. Oh yeah, Cassie, they was gonna go build a house, and on their break, they was gonna go pick some fruit.
Let's drive down our waste, fraud, and abuse. I'll give you an example. Cruise ships. You ever see a cruise ship with an American flag on the back? They have flags of like Liberia or Panama. None of them pay taxes. None of them pay taxes.
Why in the hell would they pay taxes, sir? They already paid the point of entry cost. Why would they pay taxes? They're not stationed here. What is wrong with these people? Okay.
Super tanker, none pays taxes.
They're not stationed here. They're dropping shit off and leaving.
Alcohol, all foreign alcohol, no taxes.
That's a lie, actually. I love how he said it. They're lying. You ever heard of an import tax, sir? Oh my God, he can't be this. Who is? Oh, that's Lutnick. I figured as much. Now watch, MAGA gonna say some stupid shit like, "Oh, they're putting this AI together so we could go get the tariff money from these countries, and we don't have to lift a finger to do it." Okay, that's gonna be the next thing. Okay, we got it. There go middle MAGA. He changed his name. MAGA was never a principled movement about anything other than support Trump. Now you get it. Now you get it. Y'all just figured it out. Even though people were telling you this, all it was being on your knees for Trump. But we were told we were wrong. Even Grok knows the truth. Yes or no? Is it true that Peter Thiel helped make J.D. Vance's political career happen? Now Thiel's company is getting a rich government contract for J.D. Vance's administration. Yes, of course. What was the point of talking to that Palantir MAGA prick? Where the fuck this is? Faisal Islam. He's clearly using safe fake news sites as much, so please don't give these C's any oxygen. I'm sure he is going to cover them. He's got to cover it. See, it's up 6.16%. He's got to say something. This might fuck around and be a pump and dump. I'm just saying. Jesus. Now, why is the Dow down? Let me look. I want to see why the Dow was down. Stocks futures drop as China accuses U.S. of undermining trade agreement. Here we go. Yeah. He put new tariffs again. Who he put tariffs on? Palantir Technologies moved into a buy zone on Friday. Tesla stock moved above an early entry last week, but gave that up Friday. Tesla China EV rivals reported May sales Sunday with new price war underway. Let me see what they got. We'll look at that in a minute. Global stocks take sharp dip as Trump's tariff talks continue. Data analytics. Well, there's that. Where was it? Tesla rivals report May sales as BYD launches China EV price war. Okay. They're giving out discounts. So they sold 382,476 vehicles in May. Overseas sales hit 89,047. Let me look up Tesla's sales. Unless he about to lie and say that them shits never came in. While Tesla sales are rebounding in Norway, while Europe lags. New Tesla sales in Spain, Portugal fall in May. Tesla may have a rough first quarter, but sales still leads the EV game. Okay, nobody said anything. Tesla gains 22% in May. Very good. Oh, that's shares. Never mind. I'm talking about these sales. I want to see the sales. I don't care about the shares. Tesla sales plunge in France. Damn. 67%? Jesus. They only gave away 721 cars in 19 days. The year before, 2,197. January to May, 8,277, down almost half. That's crazy. Well, whatever. So here's my advice to y'all. If you do post on social media, I'm not telling you not to. I would just say be careful on what you give them. See me, I just respond to people. And like I said, I don't tell too much about my personal life, so they can't build no profile on me. They'll just say, I'm just like political piece of crap. So yeah, do that. Anyway, y'all, this is what they want. He getting all the money. He got dual loyalty because he want to be like them, even though he should be working for us. And this is his pimp in the background. Anyway, well, Timothy, unfortunately, they already gave away their emotional support guns when they gave their IDs to Israel so they could have a blue check and a fucking paycheck every month, a payout, what they say. So they're in no position to try to lecture somebody about what's going on with the country. But hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. We'll probably see y'all Wednesday. I'm supposed to be on a panel with somebody. Well, a few people, I should say. I don't know if they'll let me stream it. If they do, it'll be streamed. If not, I'll give y'all a recap later. But yeah, just stay safe out there. Remember, they're watching. Yes, they don't want to save the country. They just want to be celebrities. You know what? Before we go, let me see who Piers Morgan got on. Maybe we could do content on that on Wednesday. Biggest scandal in Democratic history. Okay, we don't care. He'd be more happy in prison. Suge Knight spills on Diddy from behind bars. Jesus. So this is what we're doing. Now we're gonna bring out. Now we're gonna make Suge Knight. We're gonna bring Suge Knight to right wingers. This is always gonna be fun. Oh boy, that's a crazy thumbnail for a short. Y'all are out of line. Oh Lord, look, Ben Shapiro's little sister. It's funny. She left the Daily Wire and now she looks older. Oh my God, she looks 30. She's supposed to be in her early 20s. That's crazy. Worse than Watergate. Look. You got Benny Johnson and Jillian Michaels again? Oh, Lord. We might have some content. Anyway, we got that thing coming up. Oh, Lord. Do you see this? Now you got Ray J on there. What is this? Oh, man. He said free Diddy? Tatum got to talk to Lord Jamar. We might have some content on Wednesday. Someone didn't want me to do this interview. Oh Lord. All right. Anyway, y'all. Y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the ages of chaos kind of mess up your existence.